Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Truthcast TV. Thank you for joining me today. And if you're new to this channel, click that subscribe button for me. And if you like this video, give it a like. It'll help me out a lot, and I would greatly appreciate it. The YouTube overlords have been shadow banning my content since day one. I've only had this channel for a year now, and I've only got 93 subscribers. But they have been shadow banning my content and suppressing my views since day one. So the more subscribers I have and the more likes I get, the harder it will be for them to try to silence my channel. Now, I did a video the other day about the inconsistencies in this whole George Floyd murder story. So if you haven't watched that video, I suggest you go back and check it out. It's not too long, and it'll be well worth your time. I was watching the George Floyd funeral that every TV station in America covered for almost 5 hours the other day, just to see if I could see any more inconsistencies with this story. And well, what did I see? First of all, his casket is in all gold. Okay? And second, his casket is closed. Now, was George Floyd decapitated by the police? Was George Floyd's face shot off by the police? Was George Floyd's head caved in by the police? No, it wasn't. So why would his coffin be closed? Why would they have a closed casket funeral? It'll make you wonder, huh? Now, I'm not saying that the police officers and that George Floyd was a crisis actor. I'm not saying that this whole thing was a hoax. I'm just saying that it is very strange, after all that's been going on since his death, that they would have a closed casket funeral. It'll make you wonder, huh? I just figured I would point that out, bring that to my subscribers. Something else I would like to touch on today is what Black Lives Matter and Antifa has been up to lately. Let's go over here to Twitter and check out a page that shows a lot of good Antifa videos. And let's just see what they've been up to as of yesterday.
And this is the third night of what can only be described as a complete takeover of a 7-block area of a Seattle neighborhood. And we don't see a single police officer or city official anywhere. So it does appear as if the protesters are digging in for the long haul. They're calling it the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. I've also seen the name Free Capitol Hill. And right in the center of it is the Seattle Police Department's East Precinct. Police said today that they are boarded up and abandoned the building on Monday.
Boarded up and abandoned their precinct, tucked their tail in between their legs, and run like a bunch of cowards because of Antifa and Black Lives Matter? What? Very strange. Very strange. Let's continue.
After receiving a credible threat that criminals within the protest group were planning to burn it down, they did not say how cutting and running makes it safer. As we looked around the police-free zone today, we saw roughly 20 tents, lots of graffiti, and barricades at each of the 6 entrances. There's also security guards. We noticed one had several ammunition clips. One of our fine protesters here showing his ignorance. A local station got video of several guards armed with assault rifles. They are asking for identification before letting people in, and police have received reports of the armed guards demanding money from some businesses inside their area. We also saw people passing out food in what they call a no-cop co-op, and they made a long list of demands. We have a full screen, can show you at least some of them. Among them, abolish the Seattle Police Department and the court system, disarm all cops until they are all fired. And
so if you live in the Seattle area and something goes wrong, don't worry. All you got to do is call Antifa and Black Lives Matter, and they will come and save you.
abolish youth jails. The mayor's office did not respond to our request for information about what they plan to do next and how this all ends. And you can see one of our fine protesters here just yelling to hear himself yell. Yeah, very good. Okay, so Tucker, we'll send it back to you. Yeah, this is what you're dealing with out here.
Be careful, Dan. Well, that's America right now, tonight. It's totally cool. Not a big deal. Just upset about police brutality. Right. The demands, you heard Dan Springer mention a couple of them, abolishing the police. They're also demanding the immediate retrial of all non-white violent felons currently in prison. People convicted of a violent crime who are not white, they all need new trials. But they're also demanding the abolition of all prisons, not just those for young people. They demand a ban on disturbing homeless encampments in any way. They demand...
Wow. And now, there's another new trend going around America and around the world right now. And what is that, you ask? Well, it's the removal of statues. They want to completely erase history. And they're doing a pretty damn good job of it, since they're being allowed to. Let's just check out a few of the statues that they have removed. That was the Antifa riders last night, building fences around their autonomous zone. Wow, this is like a bad soap opera. I mean, I never thought I would see stuff like this. Here's what you call karma, and I hate to make fun of anybody who gets hurt, but I will have to say, karma is a bitch, Antifa. Let's check it out. Oh! Let's watch that again. Antifa, what happened? Karma is a bitch. Can't make this up. You really can't. And let's see if we can find a video about the Christopher Columbus statue that they removed yesterday. Let's see. I can't spell today. I apologize. I'm sure we'll find quite a few good videos. This right here, a statue of Leopold II in Antwerp that had been set on fire, has now been removed to be placed into a museum. I guess they're doing that so they can't rip it down and mess it up. It's crazy. Let's see if we can find where they removed the Christopher Columbus statue yesterday. I seen a video on that, but of course it's going to take me forever to find it when I'm trying to show it to y'all, because you know that's just how it goes. Let's see if I'll tell you what. I know where we can find it at. I know a good channel, I guarantee, that has some good videos of statues being removed. Yeah, let's see. Here we go. The Christopher Columbus statue being tore down by Antifa yesterday. They want to completely erase history, and they are letting them do so. Wow. What a shame. What a shame. Look at that one. Oh no, let's go back and check that. Look at that one. Oh, wow. Wow. I bet she has hair under her armpit too, and on her legs, and on her lip. But I digress. This is all I can take for today. So I've got more content coming later this week and weekend, so stay tuned. But more important, stay woke. And until next time, I'm out.